How's it going, everyone? It's Minecraft Monkey here, and I am finally back with an update video and a bit of information regarding some future content you can finally expect from me after these years. So first things first, I just want to say sorry again for not getting to you guys sooner. Um, Over the past couple years, I've been getting a college degree, and I recently just graduated with that, as well as working full-time, so I haven't really had much time, if any, to put into content creation like I've been wanting to. But with the pandemic going on, me graduating and having a little bit more free time, I figured now is the perfect time to get this going. So with that, I'm currently on my Realm server that me and a couple friends have been playing on for what I would say is maybe the better part of a couple weeks, and I figured I'd show you guys some of the cooler things that we've built on this server, give you guys somewhat of an update, and show you guys around. So to start off, this is just a pirate ship that one of our people on the server was living in. In the meantime, he kind of went all out, and I'm actually pretty impressed with this one here. He's got some storage under here, but nothing too crazy on this. But we'll go ahead and go across the bridge here and kind of show you guys the main area of the house, and then show you guys some of the builds that we've had, you know, grinders and such that I'm sure you guys are more interested in. So I know it's pretty uninteresting in here, but that is our sleeping area. We were going to do something else, but, you know, time gets away from you. You kind of leave things and get lazy. But beside that, you know, here's a quick look at kind of all the resources that we've had. But, you know, beyond that, I figured I'd just kind of jump right in and show you guys some of the interesting things that we've built, starting with the blaze farm that we have in the nether. So I'll go ahead, it is kind of a long walk, I'm just going to go ahead and do some teleporting video magic, and I'll see you guys there. So one of the first things I wanted to show you guys, and this is one of the first things that we built on the server, was this simple blaze farm. I looked up a couple YouTube videos and got the ideas online, so this is nothing original of my own, but something that I thought I'd share with you guys as it works flawlessly. So as you can see, we have the spawning area right here, and if you didn't know, lava does not burn the blazes in the nether, so it kind of acts as water would in the overworld with standard mobs. But essentially they spawn there, fall down, get pushed by the lava, and we get this nice little collection area for them down here. So you can go ahead and sit here for a while, farm blazes, get some XP, and we have a nice little chest collection area here for the blaze rods. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to the mob grinder. Alright, so after traveling a little bit of time in the nether, we've reached it to the nether portal that brings us to the mob grinder. I didn't want to go ahead and show the actual trip, as we've got, you know, several thousands of blocks worth of nether portals down here, and the walk just gets a little boring. But before I keep you guys keeping in suspense too long, let's go ahead and show you guys the mob grinder we have here. Now, the first thing you'll notice if I open up the coordinates is we are 191 blocks in the air, but that is absolutely the best way to build a farm like this. You can't really see up there, and I don't think I have any blocks on me at the time, but maybe if I get a little far back, you can see it goes straight up. And this is just the standard, I don't know if you guys aren't familiar with it, but just the 4 pads with the waterways in the middle that pushes mobs down here with a, I believe, 20 block drop, so that they are within 1-hit kills. But one of the unique and one of my favorite parts of this mob grinder is down here we actually do have an auto sorting machine. We have all the gunpowder that gets filtered into here, the bones and the arrows, and over here we have just the, I don't know what I would call the junk pile, so to speak. So the way that this works is once you kill the mobs here, there are some hoppers down here, and if you look over the edge here, in fact I'll even break one of the blocks here. I don't want to go down there, but essentially the hoppers just connect to this line here. This line connects to 3, if I get over here, item sorters through comparators and hoppers, and then the rest of the junk just gets sorted into this end chest here. But as you can see, there's a decent amount of storage for everything in there, which cuts down on the process of filtering out the items you don't want or don't care about. And one of the more fun aspects of this is I was having trouble figuring out the best way to dispose of the junk that we weren't, necessarily going to be taking advantage of. And after thinking of a bunch of dispenser repeaters and things like that, I figured the most fun way is just to stand here and simply toss everything, out of the inventory. So, unfortunately, the only downside is you really have to make sure you don't crouch here. As you can see, you're not going to fall here, but if you crouch, you will move under the wall. And I've never tested it out myself, but I'm pretty sure you'll fall all the way down there, and it is a long way back up. So with that, I figure I'll go ahead and show you guys a couple more things back at our main base. So let me go ahead and do some teleporting magic, and we're here. So guys, welcome to the underside of our base here. Just give you guys a quick look around before I give an official tour, but we do have a pirate ship that one of the people on the server built. We have the bridge connecting to our main base over there. We do have our enchantment table down here. We were going to put something here, but I think we're kind of deciding on what to do there. Now, if you look over here, you can see Bill. We'll go ahead and, why don't we go over and say hello to Bill there. Bill was the first Enderman that we found near the house, and unbeknownst to me, you can actually put them in boats, and when they're in boats, they don't attack you. And in fact, we've had Bill for the entire time of the server, which has been about a month and a half now. He's just been a good boy, sitting there, minding his own business, and keeps us company. But over here, we do have our sugarcane farm. We have just our standard, pumpkin, watermelon, wheat, all the regular stuff I'm sure you guys are familiar with. The other thing I did want to show you guys real quick is we do have, first off, our mine shaft down that way. And one of the interesting things about that is we have an auto item, well, I guess semi-automatic item sorter here. Whatever we mine gets dispensed into these 3 chests right here. So for instance, all the cobblestone we pick up, we can just run over to the cobblestone chest, dump them in here, and get these chests empty. And what those chests do is they bring it down to our main block room, which has all of our traditional mining blocks, things you'd find in mines that fill up your inventory. But the most interesting aspect about this is if you are mining down here, you never really have to go back up. As enticing as sunlight is, sometimes you guys just want to mine for days on end, which is kind of what happens down here. And the cool thing about that is you could load up whatever you want in this minecart here, and when you're finished, send that up, and we will try to race it back up. Perfect. You guys get to see the action live. So it'll go ahead and do a quick loop around here, send another one down, and eventually when things get over, they will hit the hoppers underneath here and drain their items into the chests, which really allows us to mine down here forever. The last couple things to show off here, even though we don't really have too much, is we are trying to figure out what to put on top of our little mountain here. We have cleared off the area. As you know, jungle trees and just jungles in general have a lot of foliage, but we got that all cleared out. And beside that, that's really how we've been going through this save. We do have a couple other, I guess, not so interesting things. Down here, there's that minecart that leads to a village kind of far away, but nothing too crazy. We do have our animal pens over there. But for the most part, it's just been kind of a fun time hanging out with the friends again and playing on this new version of Minecraft. So with all of that in mind... Oh, the parrot got really scared there. With all that in mind, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for sticking with me and to expect, finally, some more videos with all of these free time. One thing I do want to just put out there is please feel free to comment if you want to see me go into depth on how I built anything in this server, or if you'd like some more explanation, or in fact any ideas that you would like to see us incorporate into the server. But other than that, again, I appreciate you guys very much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And with that is Minecraft Monkey, and I will see you next time.